Students, I am Mrs. A. Muthuselvi. In this session, we will discuss about the appointment of directors and removal of directors. First, I am going to explain about the appointment of directors. The directors of the company can be appointed in the following methods. First director. The first director name is mentioned in the memorandum or articles of the company. Suppose the name is not mentioned in the memorandum or articles, one of the subscribers will be the first director of the company. Then appointment by members in annual general meeting. Every year the director will be appointed in the annual general meeting. Out of the total strength, the 2/3 of the directors will retire by rotation, and the place of the retiring directors will be filled in the annual general meeting by the members. Then appointment of new directors other than retiring. In some cases, the retiring director will not be reappointed and a new person will be appointed. For this purpose, the new candidate must propose before the meeting and must be elected by the members. The next one is appointment of independent directors. Independent directors means a director other than a managing director or a nominee director who, in the opinion of the board, is a person of integrity and possesses relevant expertise and experience. He holds office for 5 consecutive years. Every listed company shall have at least 1/3 of the total number of directors as independent directors. Then appointment by board. The additional directors will be appointed by the board. Who is the additional director? In some cases, the company will do any project, the number of directors will be increased by appointing the additional directors. Then casual vacancy is also filled by the board. The casual vacancy arises due to the death, resignation or retirement of any director. Then alternate director also filled by the board. Okay, then appointment by third parties. The articles under certain circumstances give power to the debenture holders or other creditors to appoint their nominees to the board. Then appointment by proportional representation. The articles of a company may provide for the appointment of not less than 2/3 of the number of directors according to the principles of proportional representation. The last one is appointment by small shareholders. For the safeguard of small shareholders, one of the director must be appointed by the small shareholders. The small shareholders holding not more than shares of rupees 20,000. Now we will see about the removal of directors. Removal of directors by shareholders. A company may by ordinary resolution remove a director from their office before the expiry of period of office. Notice to be served. A special notice shall be served to the directors 14 days before the meeting regarding the resolution for removal and must be informed to the members. Then right of the director to make representation. The director concerned can make representation. The representation may be circulated to other members and made known to the all the members. Then filling up of vacancy. In the place of the directors being removal, a new director may be appointed in the same meeting itself, and the removed director must not be reappointed. Okay students, in this session we discussed about the appointment and removal of directors. The next topic will be explained in the next session. Thank you.